So in this video, I'm going to tell you my top 3 ideas of investing into Dubai's real estate market over the next 1 or 2 months. So if you are an investor sitting on the sidelines, you might want to watch this video till the very end. This is Mutahir selling Dubai, and thanks for tuning back into the channel once again. I'm making a comeback on this channel after about 3 odd months, and towards the end of the video, I'm actually going to explain my absence, where I've been, what's been cooking in the background, and so there are going to be a lot of key takeaways from this video. But before that, let's have a quick recap of what the market has been doing over the past 2-3 months, what has been launched, significant projects to consider, and what's coming up next, where you should keep your eyes at. So noteworthy projects launched over the past 2-3 months obviously include a number of townhouses and villa communities. We began 4 or 5 months back with Damac Riverside. Then Damac came up with Damac Sun City, which was a much smaller community of 900 odd units. And then, as we all know, the premier flagship townhouse community that Damac is focusing on very heavily right now is Damac Islands. Damac Islands, we're going to make a separate video on that for sure, which should be out in the next 2-3 days. So keep an eye out for that. If you are a new subscriber to this channel, please go and have a look at the video I did back in the day for Damac Riverside. We were actually one of the first channels to discuss about that community, even before the community had an official name. So the thesis of discussion in that video still holds, and there might be some good insights for you to carry from there. Damac continues to be one of the most impactful developers when it comes to townhouses and villas of late. They have actually launched the highest number of villas and townhouses over the past two years. And they also happen to be the developer that has come up with the most number of master communities as well. So Damac Riverside, Damac Sun City, Damac Lagoons 3 years ago, and now Damac Islands, they're all significant in terms of the overall map of single family homes in Dubai. So idea number 1, townhouses and villas, they continue to make a phenomenal investment, especially considering how the demographics of the city are changing. Generally speaking, we have seen about 150,000 plus people move in to relocate to Dubai between 2023 and 24. More and more people are now considering this destination as their home. Dubai has come a long way from being a transient city not so long ago to home to millions of people now. So that is a very vibrant chase that we are looking at overall from a macro angle, and this is what I've argued multiple times in my videos here before. And I think still, if you can find a good project and there are options available in the market, then obviously these are good investment options to consider. We saw Miraz come up with a new phase at Villanova as well. Obviously, considering how popular that and successful that community is, it was launched out on the launch day. When I do a video on Damac Islands, I might also discuss comparatively what Villanova had to offer. Idea number 2 is, of course, anything seafront, waterfront, beachfront. Continues to be a phenomenal investment to make. Again, there are a number of projects in the market that you can consider. One of those happen to be here where I am at the moment at Dubai Islands Beach. Ellington is actually launching a project a few meters down that way very soon. We're going to make a video on that, maybe if that merits a lengthier discussion. That's something also we're going to touch upon. But yeah, the reason why I am on the beach in a suit is because of this project. I had a meeting earlier in the day for that. So that's happening. Dubai Islands, I've done a video on that as well when Treppen Living was being launched by Fakhruddin developers. Go on, have a look at that video. I discussed the macro indicators of this location overall as well. So might be a good key takeaways to get from there as well. But yes, Dubai Islands is a phenomenal location. As you can see, you've got the beach in front of you. There aren't a lot of locations left in the city anymore where you can find very nicely, optimally priced beachfront options. So this happens to be one of those. Number 2, and which is one of my favorite seafront destinations at the moment, is Maritime City, which is now interestingly being rebranded to Jumeirah Peninsula. So a lot of changes have been done over there. In my last video from Maritime City, which I think I did about 4 or 5 months back, I discussed how OMNIYAT was coming up with a new project over there. And that project was launched about 2 months back. It was called Saria. We ended up selling a lot of inventory over there. Phenomenal project, phenomenal price point. amazing quality. OMNIYAT, as if you're familiar with the market here, you know what sort of quality OMNIYAT tends to deliver. But OMNIYAT has sort of come up with a new brand which they're calling Beyond. So I mean, we can discuss the technicalities later. But yes, that's something which is happening. Saria is now practically sold out. So OMNIYAT or Beyond is now launching their second project over there, which is called Rise. That's something which you can also look into if you are looking to buy anything which is seafront. Between Dubai Islands and Maritime City, or right next to Maritime City or Jumeirah Peninsula now, is obviously Emar's Rashid Yachts and Marina. Again, one of my favorite seafront communities at the moment. And lastly, we have what I like to call special communities, like Expo City is a phenomenal example of that. Expo is one project where I haven't had the chance to speak about in my channel a lot, but I completely believe in the idea of Expo City. I think that is one rare asset to hold, some place where you can practically get something in a ready community at the prices of a completely off-plan one. So amazing location. Once again, there's a lot of activity happening in Dubai South generally, towards the south of Dubai generally. And I think Expo is one place to look into as well. If you want me to do a video on that, please let me know and I will be sure to do that. MR recently launched their first project in Expo as well. I mean, I'm a big fan of Expo City and anything happening closer to the downtown of Expo City, and I think those are going to be the most premium plots to hold. Mars project comes at a better price point, but probably not as good of a location. But yes, that's something we can discuss more in detail in a later video. So this is what I wanted to resume the channel with. I have been away for the past 3-4 months, primarily because of the workload. I mean, the response that I've received so far has been immensely more than what I had expected. I mean, it's amazing how wonderfully you can reach out to the precise set of people that you want to reach out, and that's what I think I've been able to do so far. I'm completely grateful for the new connections, the new investors that I've connected with over the past 5, 6, 8 months, the sort of inventory I've had the chance to sell, and the sort of profits that I'm now, inshallah, going to get my investors to make in the future. I wanted to take a break, process the sort of lead pool that I had, and then jump onto the new one, because always quality over quantity. But now we have sort of set up a structure behind it. We're going to have a more proactive approach of handling the leads, dealing with them. So you are obviously going to find a much more efficient version of Mutahir Selling Dubai. If you are someone who has reached out to me over the past couple of months and you haven't heard back from me, please feel free to drop me a text on my WhatsApp once again, or reach out to me on my email, and I'll be sure to take care of you as you want, right? So yeah, a lot of more exciting videos to come over here. I am excited to be back, and I am definitely looking forward to connecting with most of you soon. Thank you.